everyone, welcome back or welcome to the channel. I'm Brie.
And I'm Tori.
Today we are here to react to J-Hope's album Hope on the Street. We are going to be...
Volume 1.
Which, very pointed, Volume 1. We are going to be splitting this reaction up due to copyright issues. We are going to have 3 songs in one half and 3 songs in the other, since the album had 6. So in this part, we have the first 3. We're going in order of the album. So we've got the first 3 tracks. And in the second part, which will be posted right after this, we will have the second set, the next 3, which will have the Neuron music video. We decided to just go ahead and do it all together because we had a hard time deciding how we wanted to split the album up since it was 6, and 3 and 3 just made sense.
And we weren't able to just like jump on the music video right when it came out anyway. So
Thanks
we're like
to work schedules.
Yeah.
So
I have been told that I believe, correct us if I'm wrong, but like we haven't seen the documentary yet. I know the docuseries came out along with the album. It came out like a day or a couple days before, I think, or a week. I don't remember. I know it came out very recently, and I think that the album goes hand in hand with the docuseries. And I saw somewhere that it seemed like the songs, or like it's like a song for each episode, or it follows it somehow. So I'm not sure because we haven't seen it yet. So we are missing that puzzle piece to this volume. But I mean, we already know we're getting his beginnings. It's called Hope on the Street.
His journey.
His dancing, and then the MV being called Neuron, his old dance team. So I mean, I can already kind of feel like we're playing like homage to it, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe.
So we are very excited for this. Obviously, we are living for the fact that we have a whole Hobie album. We miss him very much and hope he's doing it very well. But now we get to listen to this and listen to his amazing voice, his rapping, all of the things that he works super hard on. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into it with On the Street, the solo version, and go from there. So thanks so much for being here. Let's get into it.
Hasn't even been that long since the original version came out, and it already just sounds nostalgic.
I know. It just makes me happy.
Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us. 내두 발은 선택걸어 anywhere, J in the air. 가는 길이 희망이 되고자 하연하고 태어 입은 my world. Made of your love and your
The picture also makes me happy.
Just walk loudly whenever you want. Go on hopefully wherever you walk. 누군가의 숨이 깃들여 있는 거리 내 영혼과 영혼을 담을게 everywhere. Every time I walk, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us. Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us.
I'm remembering how much I love this song.
Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us. On the street 우리 두 발이 걷는 화로 영혼을 마주하며 doing better for us. 짙은 게 we try to smile. 마른 게 we try to cry. 아무 게 we 그친 고함을 놓아 흉터가 핀 꽃길을 봐. 무성해진 너와 그저가는 초아 메말라가는 마음에 담비는 내서 참 조화로워 사기의 불협함. What the hell is time? 약인가 악인가 숙명 같은 하는가 길을 아는 것과 걷는 것은 다르기에 우리 위해 I'm just working all night. 온 세상의 거리 너와의 거리 향기 거리 더미 가득한 결이 주는 우리 거리. So just walk loudly where we wanna, wherever when we wanna. Every time I walk, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, always for us. Every time I work, every time I work, every time I move.
I love how it goes between ears.
Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us.
I loved that verse. I loved the very almost like poetic lyrics, the wording.
Like the idea of all of the piles of stories that we're walking through and leaving behind us, and
Again, very poetic. It's just such an incredible lyricist with so much meaning behind his words, no matter how metaphorical or not that they are. It just leaves such a mark whenever you're listening and like reading the lyrics. So
I don't know why I didn't think we'd be getting an extra verse in this, because I mean, obviously they took out
J.
what
Cole's
was there.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just
what I was
like,
excited for. I was like, I
"Hey,
want to know what's going to go there. I want to know
Yeah.
how we're going to fill that space. And so I love that. I love the original version, and I really love this one. I feel like they both have like their respective purposes in terms of the story that he's wanting to tell. So I like that we got this version too. Okay, so next we have I Wonder with Jungkook. So let's go into this one. Excuse me.
Went straight into that one.
Excuse me. I need you to give me just a second.
Ooh.
Bring in the clap. Okay.
Ooh.
It's funky. Real funky.
I wonder everything about us. Tell me what we do. I wonder what we're like. 어떤 모습일지도. And how we living our lives.
Ooh.
서울과 속앞에 변함없지도. 미련하게 궁금해요.
Ooh, the way it said that.
미련하게 궁금해요. 삶의 그 자랑 황혼을 접해도 기대 없이 마주해 love day girls. 정해진 답은 그저 없고 열렬히 당당하게 무지에 고백도 치열하게 살았더만 drawing a perfect you and I 우리 색채는 뚜렷하니까 so I wonder and I wonder Cause I wanna keep you close There's 100 million babies but I gotta know
Ooh, those harmonies.
Right now all we got all we need We're happy right now So what's right this feeling
Okay.
I feel like I'm doing.
right now Don't just
Stop doing that. But don't stop doing that.
Don't just stop looking forward. Just enjoy it. And this love we can't get forward. Ever falling.
I'm not gonna end like this. Oh,
I wonder everything about us. Yep.
how dare you give me
That
the
is-
full-length version.
That is honestly cool.
I need J-Hope to come back in for like a
Punishment.
second
Yes,
part.
I need another verse here. But it was amazing with what we have. I'm just mad that it's not longer because I could listen to both of them all day long. I really liked the lyrics of that. I liked the sort of just like togetherness and the sort of free, like the freeing aspect of it. of like, let's just keep going. Let's love each other and let's just keep moving forward. And we're just going to hold on to this love and just keep walking on down this path and keep going.
Well, because the first part was almost like I'm wondering about it. Are we
Mhm.
what are we gonna do? Are we gonna be like this? How are we gonna be living our lives? What of this? And it just comes in. It's just like, let's just live
Yeah.
in the moment and like dance with it and like write it and enjoy it.
J-Hope was asking all of the questions that kind of come with that. And then Jungkook comes in and he is just sort of like, let's just do it. Let's just love.
Mm.
I love that. I love this right here. Like, there's no answer amidst all the
Mhm.
ignorance. It does not matter what's going on out here, whatever we're doing, as long as it's confident and it's passionate and we're happy with it, then we're where we need to be.
Yeah. Wow, that was fun. I was not expecting that like vibe.
Oh, I loved that. I loved the funk. That was really cool.
All right.
Okay, come in with the bass. Right now we've got Lock Unlock with Benny Blanco and Nile Rodgers. I know who Benny Blanco is. I know he's a songwriter and a producer. I do not know much about Nile Rodgers, and I don't really know either of their music. So I think we're in the same boat on that one.
You definitely probably know more than me.
So we've got Lock Unlock. Let's go. You moved my cursor and I was
So
trying
sorry.
to press play.
I was getting it off the
Yeeted
screen.
it. Ooh, that is deep. Ooh.
Okay. I'm feeling the vibes.
Woo-hoo.
Huh? Ooh.
Take a kid. We are all. The world is special. 'Cause we're out of control. I do it for you. Like, just you run like, don't know why.
Excuse me.
Okay, so we just realized that I think this must be all in English because it just says English in the title, and we did not notice that when we were putting this together. So we're gonna actually just go and find the song instead of watching a lyric video. So hold on just a second. Okay, let's start that over.
I wanted to hear those high notes again anyway. I love this intro.
Take a kid. We are all. The world is special. 'Cause we're out of control. I do it for you. Like, just you run like, don't know why. When you need it right. I do it for you. Like, just you run like.
Oh, I love how he sounds in this.
Take a breath. We see it all.
I love his tone.
Being special. Being special. 'Cause we're out of control. Always fall. Too long, too long, too long. So keep on right now. I do it for you.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I realized that it says chapter 1 origin and chapter 2 soul. Like literal soul. It's his prelude. I love that.
I mean, I know we knew On the Street with J. Cole, but I feel like even like the solo version, every one of these tracks, I have not wanted them to end. And they all do flow together. Like he does have his sound, his vibe that he really is leaning into in this album. But I also feel like every song has been different in its own respective lane. But each one, I'm like, please don't end. Please don't end. I want more of it. I want it to be even longer. I want it to be 6 minutes or however long. And this one, I just felt like I was just vibing with it. Like I loved the specific, like the sound of this song, that it could have been 6 minutes of just me going like this. I don't know. I don't know if it was the whistle or the whatever was going on, but I've loved everything about the album so far. We're only 3 tracks in, but I don't want them to end. I don't want the album to end. But it doesn't have to, because this is just part 1. We have 3 more songs to listen to. Oh, he sounded so gorgeous in this. Sort of like with the rapping, the lower tone, the mumbling almost, and then we had like the super high notes going with just almost like to offset it.
His voice sounded amazing.
He sounded amazing. I liked the I do it for you lock, just for you unlock. Alexa's talking to me.
She liked it too.
I don't know why. I tried to whisper that not to set off all of yours. I like that we're beyond special.
I like the idea of like lock, lock, unlock, unlock.
Because we mentioned the key in the intro as well. Because we're out of control. I've just loved the entire vibe of this album so far, and so I'm really curious what the other 3 tracks are going to sound like. But in order for us to get that up, that means we have to have a part 2. So we are going to end part 1 here. So
see you in the next one.
Yeah, see you in the next one. Thank you for watching part 1. Let's jump over to part